So in the live stream, I believe I said 1-up, or I believe I said that Guy is like 1-up from Thinko Man, right? And we all know that 1-up wants to be the guy. So, coincidence? No way! Alright, let's get going. Fiora. A couple Fiora. Wow, she has a lot of ships. I did not realize. Did a bunch of these already. Did not do Farina yet. And in my gameplay I saw C or B of this, so let's see. Farina, may I speak with you? Yes, sis. So, I haven't seen you around in a bit. I'm sorry. The last time we met, I spoke too harshly. It's fine. Besides, I was at fault anyway. I always think about money first and everything else later. No, I should apologize. I should be the one to apologize. And it's only natural that you should call me naive. I mean, of course mercenaries should care about when and how much they get paid to fight. Oh no, look, it's all behind us. I was just an idiot. You did nothing wrong. How can you say that? I was terrible to you, and you were right all along. Why can't you get that through your thick skull? I'm telling you, I was not right all along. I should never have flown off in a tizzy like that, you dope. Stop contradicting me. I was wrong. I should have tried harder to grasp your greedy and sensitive ways. Now listen here, you uptight, worn out... Hey. That's weird, isn't it? Why, even when we're fighting... I don't know. Say, Farina, you know I don't hate you, right? Yeah, I've always known that. I mean, I've known you forever, right? I wonder why we always end up fighting. It must be all my fault. I bet I'm the worst sister in Ilya. There you go again, pouting by yourself. Farina? You just retreat into your own little world and start grumbling like that. You just take everything on yourself, do you know that? But you were like that before too, remember? When I was still just a Pegasus Esquire. When my trainee squad was about to die in that practice maneuver, you left your own mission and swooped in to rescue us. And as a result, the Burn Nobles charged you an outrageous termination fee for breach of contract. You still haven't finished paying off the loan you used to cover it yet, have you? Well, don't worry about it. That was my decision, and I've lived with it. But that's what I'm saying. You're just so naively idealistic. I mean, who would do such a thing? I was just a fledgling Pegasus Esquire. You should have left me out there. Arena. But I mean, I was happy, of course. So that's why I want to help. For 20,000 gold. Take this. Look, I'm the highest paid Pegasus Knight around, and for good reason. It didn't take me long to earn that sum. Go ahead and pay off that loan that's still hanging over your head. Irina, you were worried about me this whole time? Well, of course I was. And besides, it was my fault. And it went down on your permanent record and everything. Don't be silly, we're family, aren't we? We shouldn't have to think about things like that. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be so naively idealistic. But I guess that's what makes you the sister I love. Irina. Spooky monkey. Your save gone here? Thanks for the follow? I don't know what you mean, but thanks for the follow. Hey, sis. What is it, Farina? Have you seen me out there lately? I am earning every penny of what I am being paid, and more. I suppose so. You've become a dazzling Pegasus Knight. So, after this, you'll be heading back to Ilya, right? Yes, I plan to. Well, don't forget to grab me before you leave. Huh? So, Farina, you're coming home too? I think you need me, sis. You're not very good with fiancés, are you? Finances. They do fight over Ellawood, right? So it's funny. You're not very good with finances, are you? You'd go broke without me around. I don't think I really have a choice. Farina, thank you. That makes me so happy. I never knew you were so generous. Hey, don't get all mushy on me. Come on. It's not like I'm doing this for free. I get a 10% cut. You're kidding. She's not. Lorena? Yes, Fiora, what is it? Try not to get too far ahead of the front line. You can always ride behind and back me up, you know? Thanks, Fiora. But I have to do it my way. You can handle it out there alone, right? Well, I need to make sure that I can too. Your save got deleted in Fire Emblem? Aw, man. Oh, but I worry about you. It's like, that's the worst. When we were in training, you used to get so scared. Yeah, but I'm fine now. Really? But the Kalian Knights are all men, aren't they? I just think of you, all timid and scared among them. So, Florina, you really don't mind it? Didn't they give you a hard time for being a woman? Now, if they did, I want you to let me know, because I will tell them a thing or two. I'm fine. Lady Lindis took good care of me. And everyone was really nice. Oh? Well, I still worry. Hey, Florina. When this is all over, we should go back to Ilia. Together, once, you and I. Huh? But I'm still only... Having seen you fly, I'm sure they would promote you to Pegasus Knight first rank if we went back to Ilia. And I really want you to join me in the first division. Then I'll be able to help you anytime you need it. I would feel much better that way. Fiora, look, Don't you want to fly by my side? Well, of course I do. It's what I had always wanted. I would have delighted to, but... You've got some reason to decline, then? If you're worried about Lady Lindis giving you a leave, I'll talk to her. No, that's not it. Well, I mean, I guess that's part of it, but... It's me. I just need time to... Fine. You can tell me whenever you're ready. Go ahead, take your time deciding, it's fine. Hey, sis? Lorena, what is it? Well, you see, I really love you, Fiora, and it would be great to be with you, to have you protect me always. Lorena, but that wouldn't be good for me. You're so kind, you would probably protect me for the rest of my life. That's the problem. If I rely on you forever, I'll never become my own person. So, I've decided not to return to Ilia yet. It's because I do love you. You see, I don't want to always be the crybaby Florina who needs you to protect her. I want to be more like my sister, a fine Pegasus Knight. Florina. Florina, I understand. That's the first time I have ever heard you express yourself so clearly. I'm sorry. She's like, she's getting there, but gosh, it's still kind of annoying. No, it's a good thing. It means you're all grown up now. At first, I thought you would rather have me in your division so I could protect you, but now I know you'll be fine on your own. Fiora. Then I just have one last thing to leave you with. As a senior, Pegasus Knight, listen closely. No matter what happens, even if you have to take a mission that you are sure you won't return from, never quit a mission that you have already accepted. We don't just fight for ourselves, we fight for the pride of the entire Ilian Pegasus Knight Brigade. This is something that you will learn quite well someday. Sure, I mean... Yes! Good response, and good luck, Fiorina. Are you Kent? It's nice to meet you. Forgive my rudeness, but who are you? I am Fiora, the Pegasus Knight. You have been looking after my sister. Allow me to thank you. Oh, yes. When we were in Caelin, Florina spoke of you often. Oh, what did she say? Time for the morality police. I freaking love this. Actually, it's so funny. Oh, what did she say? That you were a lot like me. Oh, in what regard? Well, I'm not really sure. I just remember her saying it. Well, Fiora, it is an honor. Let us fight together and ride on to victory. Yes, let's. I think that together we can fulfill any duty. Fiora, I must speak to you. Kent, what a coincidence. I was just looking for you. Actually, it's about this army. Do you ever feel that some here lack proper moral grounding? Yes, the same thought has occurred to me. As a hired lance, I thought it not my place to speak. Camaraderie in the field is one thing, but the men and women in the camp are altogether too intimate. Indeed. Their minds are not focused on their duties. It is a problem. A problem indeed. I have decided to seek the counsel of Lady Lindis in this matter. Perhaps she could issue some order limiting interactions between the sexes. That is a good idea. It would be the best way to ensure the proper conduct of all. Of course, we would still need to iron out the details of such an order. I hope you would not mind lending me your assistance. Oh, but of course. It might be difficult to find time to discuss this on the battlefield. Perhaps later when we can be alone. Yes, of course. I would be truly grateful to have the company of a morally pure individual like yourself. Indeed, I feel exactly the same. They're cute, though. Kent! Fiora. You... Forgive me. No, it is I who should apologize. Why don't you go first? No, please, you first. Well then, Fiora, please, stay with me. When you are near, I feel as if I fight more bravely, more keenly. I think we would fight well together. What do you say? Actually, I came to ask you the same thing. Really? Yes. It's strange, isn't it? I feel as if we have known each other from birth. Fiora, I must ask you one more thing. When this battle ends, if we both still live, please say no more. I already know what you will ask. Of course, I feel the same way. Really? I am glad, but about the policy I suggested, what should we do? Well, perhaps it can wait. Policy can wait? Or their romance can wait? Uh-oh. Oh! You are the Fiora I have heard so much about. You're even 3 times lovelier than I had heard. I'm sorry? Well, do you know my name? Oh, but my dear, I have memorized the names of every woman in this army, of course you have. Well, I am Fiora of the Ilian Knights. And may we fight with honor. I am Sain of the Kaelin Knights. That's S-A-I-N. Do not forget, my lovely. Right. Nice to meet you. Lady Fiora, please be at ease. I will protect you with all the strength and courage in my heart. Uh-oh. Now, come closer. Don't be shy. Please, forgive me if I abstain. And I am capable of defending myself, thank you. Now, if you will... Fiora! Fly away from me if you must, but to shine so beautifully as you go. How cruel, my love, how cruel. Fiora? Sain. Yes, it is I, your knight and protector, Sain. How unexpected that we should meet again. Unexpected? Surely you mean destined. Don't you, fair Fiora? Sain, I can fight on my own. So if you don't mind... That will not do, fair lady, for I am bound to... Are you alright? Are you injured? It is nothing. I am always the very picture of health. Enough of that, just let me... Oh, your forehead is burning. Have you been fighting like this all day? I am fine. I can overcome this with sheer willpower. You should rest. Look, just lay down here. But I can't. I can still stand and fight. Don't be a fool. Look at you. But I have promised you. I must protect you. What? It is the duty of all knights to protect women. In the face of that duty, this ailment is but a blush. Sain? Sain, wake up! I see fields of flowers. Fiora! Sain, you look much better now. How could I not? Your love has brought me from the brink of death. You know, I think I liked you better near the brink of death, but at least I have confirmed that you are indeed a knight. You have? Then, darling, come closer. Let this humble knight protect you with all his passion and love. I think I shall pass. I think being at your side presents its own unique dangers. Aha, my dear, you cut me deeply. But, lovely Fiora, you have flown into my heart. Oh, where did you find such embarrassing things to say? We're done, Pent, right? And kites. Alright. Yours done. We did forget. A fresh recruit. A knight in service to House Foray. A fresh recruit. Paladin serving House Foray. A skilled veteran. A vassal in service to Count Caroleon of Etruria. Commander of the 5th Wing of Ilia's Pegasus Knights. Oh man, you ready, Lachlan? This is Lachlan's #1 waifu coming up. Ah, she's got a lot. Florina. Sister. Oh, Florina, what is it? You're smiling so broadly. Well, I'm happy. I just can't believe we actually get to fight side by side again. You excite pretty easily, don't you? It hasn't been that long since we last saw each other. But Fiora said you'd gone really far away. Yeah, I bet she wishes I had. Well, whatever. But Florina, have you been something? How have I been? You know, financially. Are you getting paid what you're worth? Yeah. And everyone here is really nice. We're not here to make friends, Florina. Negotiating your salary is a ruthless battle. You have to be willing to walk away if they try to bargain you down even 1 gold piece. Florina, you never change. Well, now that Lynn has been recognized as a noble, I can join the service of the Marchioness of Kalin. Well, I guess a lot has happened in my absence. But, Florina, have you been well? Well? I mean, have you gotten over your fear of men? You must have had a hard time of it when you left Ilia, on your own. Did you cry yourself to sleep every night like you used to? No, of course not. I'm a second-rank Pegasus Knight, aren't I? Yeah, full-fledged. And exactly who was it that I could make cry at every practice? You... You were... And that's not all. Come to think of it, has anyone here seen you at a festival? I swear you're a completely different person once you start drinking. Yeah, but And I bet Lynn doesn't know anything about all that, does she? I know all kinds of juicy secrets I could tell her. No, don't! Ha! Here she comes! Lynn, listen to this! You'll never believe what Florina did! No, please don't! Hey, Florina, how are you doing? Florina. Why so glum? You really look down. Because you said you would keep that stuff secret. Yeah, but it's not like Lynn. I mean, Lady Lindis cares. She was laughing too. It's not as bad as you make it out to be. Not as bad as when you started singing the Pegasus counting song all the way to 100 at that festival back when. No, stop, it's embarrassing. I mean, it's not like I included the part where you got up on that table full of food, sat yourself down cross-legged, and started belting out that song with a crooked grin on your face, right? Aw. There, don't cry. Hey, you're the one who made me cry in the first place. Look, I'm sorry. Maybe I did go a little too far. But, you know, I had to make sure. I had to find out if you were the same old Florina. Huh? I mean, Florina, suddenly you're just so powerful. You're like a different person. I miss the old Florina. But I feel better now. I just had to check and still see she was still there. Oh, Florina. Oh, no. What? I have to get going. If I just sit around talking, people will start to ask what I do to earn my startlingly high salary. That wouldn't do at all. A member of the Third Wing. Oh, man. Well, that just about does it. We really showed him a good fight today, eh, Murphy? Ah. Oh, forgive me. I didn't think anyone was there. Murphy, stop flapping your wings. I'm fine. I am Farina, member of the 3rd Division of Ilian Pegasus Knights. Hector paid me a pretty penny for my services. 20,000 gold. 20,000? My, that's quite a sum. Verena, excuse me for my rudeness. I am Kent, a knight of Kalen. Let us combine our strength and ride on to victory in the service of our Lord. Oh, whoa! What's the matter? You're so serious, Kent. You don't think about anything but your duty. People often say that. I'm not so good with serious types. I feel all cramped and choked when I'm around them. I am sorry for that. You see, my sister, she's really serious, like you. She'll jump all over your back for any little thing. I wish she could just be a little nicer about it, you know? I'm sure she only does it for your own good. She is such a generous woman. I knew it! You guys are like peas in a high-strung pod. I just don't get along with people like you guys at all. I must apologize for that as well. Say, Kent, what month were you born? Why do you ask? Just answer the question. What month? No, wait, let me guess. You were born... Got it! I bet, according to the standard Olympian calendar, you were born in the month of the Pegasus. Am I right? Yes, that is what my mother tells me. Yeah, I knew it! And what does that mean? I was born in the month of the Archer. We have zero compatibility. I would shoot you down every time. I must apologize, I think. But we have seen quite a bit of each other lately. Yeah, I guess we have. It's like you're there every time I turn around. Hey! Huh? It's not like I have any special feelings for you or anything. It's not like that. Don't get the wrong idea. Sure, I understand. This is probably someone else's doing, like Marcus or Osmond. You know, Merlinus might try something like this, too. I don't think it is a conspiracy. I mean, what would anyone have to gain from making us fight together? I guess you're right. Still, it is a little weird. Ken! Ah, we meet again. We sure do seem to be bumping into each other a lot lately. Especially considering how uncomfortable you both find it being around each other. I don't think any such thing. Oh? I must apologize if that was your impression, but I do not dislike being around you. Oh? Oh, well, if you don't mind, that's good. You may not be rich, and we may not be much alike, but I do feel rather secure when I'm around you. Ah! Don't get me wrong, no offense. I mean, I just, you know, that's all. Oh, sure, I understand. Well, I'm about to be off. Are you coming? Yeah, sure. It's not like there's any reason for me not to. Let's go. Aw, she loves him. Alright. Oh man, it's the money-loving couple here. Yeah. Hey, kid, come here. Who are you? I'm Farina. I just wanted to ask you something. How much are they paying you? What? Why do you want to know? Don't change the subject, just tell me. My honor depends upon your answer. What are you talking about? You're a real strange one, you know? I'm not being paid a single doubloon. Are you serious? Why are you so shocked? I mean, I get to travel a lot. It's not like I have to pay for anything. Whoa, I just can't believe it. You must be the stupidest person I have ever met. Now you watch that pretty little mouth of yours, lass, before I turn it sideways. So I guess my 20,000 gold wage really is the highest here. Well, who should be surprised? I am quite simply the finest mercenary that money can buy. 20,000 gold. You put your life on the line for that chump change? Oh man, get her where it hurts, in the money bag. Man, oh man, some people just go stupid for cash. What did you just say? Well then what are you here for? You wanna know? I'm here for me. I'm a big guy and I've got big dreams. Yeah, I bet. You probably don't have two coppers to rub together, and here you are, talking about dreams. Or what would you know about it? I lied. It's like she's the one that loves money and he's the one that's actually out for adventure. Oh man, this is exciting. All right, I'll bite. What's your dream, big guy? Well, it's this. Whoa, that smells musty. What is it? Don't get all squeamish on me now, girlie. It's a treasure map. It belonged to the legendary pirate king, Han Guk. If I can just decipher the riddles he used to mark the location of his buried treasure, then I should be able to find it. So, treasure, huh? How much do you think it's worth? Well, at least 100 million, I'd wager. That much, huh? Wait a second, did you just say 100 million? Whoa! Now, is that thing for real? You wouldn't lie about money, right? Tell me, wouldn't you? Hold on now, relax, just calm down there. It's the real thing, I swear. I can't believe it. I mean, just think. But wait, how would a wharf rat like you get a hold of something like that? Wharf rat? Right, forget about it. But let's just say, yeah? That map is probably fake. So let's just say I were to buy it from you. How would 3,000 gold sound? You think me daft, woman? Who would sell their dream for a few clinking coins in their pocket? My answer is no, whatever the price. But it's so obviously a fake. What? Open your beady little eyes and look here, missy. The Pirate King signed his mark right there. Where? Anyone could have written that. Set your trap. Compare it to one of his letters of his. Now you see it, don't you? Haha. Sucker. Thanks for the look at the map. I think I'll just go find it myself. You gold-snatching witch! Well, all I have to do is decipher the riddle before she does, and I'll find that treasure first, or my name isn't Dart. This is one of the best ships ever. The treasure lies on the other side of the door that separates the fire and water. Fire and water, huh? In about the desert, maybe? Don't you wish. See, that's why it's going to take a pirate's mind to unravel this one, lassie. It's got to be the Dragon's Gate on the Dread Isle. Really? That doesn't sound right for some reason. Yeah. Well, maybe that's because you weren't paying attention to this bit that says the Hidden White Fang. That's got to be the Ilian Wyverns. No way. There are no wyverns in Ilia. Are you serious? And that would mean... just so we're straight, it's going to be early bird gets the worm, right? Of course, only one of us can fly like a bird, right? You'd think I'd let a gold-snatching witch like you beat me to it? What? And don't act like you're not in it for the treasure, too. You find that treasure and you'll be rich, right? You've got all these grand dreams, but you're just in it for the loot. Don't be a bleeding idiot. Dart the pirate is not such a small man. Being rich is boring. My dream is this. I want to find that treasure. Hide it again, make a map that leads to it, and pass out a few copies all over the world. What? Don't you get it? I'm a pirate's pirate. There will be sea dogs the world over looking for the treasure of Dart, the legendary Pirate King. What do you think? Ain't it exciting? You are the stupidest pirate I have ever met. Hey! Are you stomping on my dream? Well, what do you want me to say? Let's see, the phrase pearls before swine comes to mind. Forget about it. I'm gonna find that treasure first anyway. Over my dead body, you'll never get that treasure. That was super cute. But it doesn't make me want to marry Farina more than Isadora, I gotta say. I mean, come on. Isadora has the whole bird subplot with Geitz. We got Carla down. Thank goodness. We're done with Carla, my least favorite character. Alright. Sorry, Carla fans. No, wait. That's Carla. Wait. Carla's the girl one, right? We didn't do Carla. Okay. My fault. What? Everyone that's related has similar... I am thinking of Carol. Oh, this is gonna be good. I like Carla. Hey, you, wait up. What? I'm Farina. I am a Pegasus Knight of Ilya. I'm Carla. Nice to meet you, Carla. So, I'll get right to the point. How much are they paying you? Just so you know, I'm getting 20,000 gold. I have not received any money. No way. Why do you look so surprised? There's nothing I could use the money for anyway. Wait, excuse me, what? So, Carla, let me see if I've got this right. You don't need the money? But darling, don't you know? A woman needs an income. Maybe you just don't know how much about how the world works, right? Back, you found my book of Medora. That's just putting your space. Just put your space jump in the logic. No one needs space jump anyway. Perhaps it is as you say. I am not connected to this world very strongly. So most people fight for money, do they? Perhaps I will ask Lord Hector about it someday. Yeah, you do that. Maybe you can get back pay. We should go in there and both renegotiate our contracts. Maybe our combined efforts will inspire him to give us a special bonus. Say, Carla, you're from Sakai, right? Yes, you could say that. I've heard that my ancestors sailed here from across the seas, however. So the tribes in Sakai, they all, like, dance around a fire and shout, ooga booga, don't they? She is cute, though. She's kind of a brat, like, kind of stuck up, but she's cute. They do? Don't they? You did say Sakai, didn't you? Carla, you really don't know much about the world, do you? I guess I don't. You're 50 frogs away from feeding the snake. You can feed the snake with a chat command, though. You type exclamation point feed. Yeah, just like that. So there's a 1-minute cooldown on the chat command. The 1,000 frog channel reward just lets you feed it without a cooldown. There's also a 10,000 frog reward that lets you feed it without it throwing up. It's like guaranteed safe feed. And people usually save them for like when the snake's 90 and above to get it to the 100 point where I give out a free sub. Yeah, alright. I guess I don't. Talking with you has been very illuminating. I grew up in a place that had no contact with Sakai. Where I grew up, I was not even allowed to touch a sword like this. Why not? Because I'm a woman. Women are not allowed to bear swords until they get promoted. Women in my house were told to do what men say. What a tired bunch of hogwash. Men aren't all that great, let me tell you. Unless, you know, they're rich. Oh, no wonder she likes Hector. Alright. It all adds up, full circle. But it was not only my country that had such rules. I have traveled to many lands, and most are all the same. Farina, are things different from where you are from? Of course! Well, they're the opposite anyway. Women are the ones who put bread on the table. Is that so? Yes, Pegasi will only allow women to ride them, so only women can be Pegasus Knights. The men just work the terraced vegetable fields in the mountains. I see. I guess there is a men's night brigade, but it's pretty terrible. They're only really good for digging the stables out of snowdrifts after a storm, to be honest. So it's kind of like men are not even our equals, really. They're kind of like luggage, to tell you the truth. She's hilarious, I'll give her that. That's too bad. Don't you find that to be a little severe? Is there no sane land in this world? Aw. So, Carla, what are you going to do after all this ends? I plan on returning home. Well, You haven't even thought about it. I don't know what to do with you. You're just not very organized, are you? So, how did you end up traveling like this anyway? I was looking for someone. Let me guess. A man, right? Yes, a man. I wanted to see him very badly. So I set out traveling. I felt attached to him. I still can't seem to let go. I still hope that someday we can be as we once were. Whoa. Huh? Carla, we've got some talking to do. You just can't spend your life chasing some guy. Capable women live on their own, pay their own bills. You see what I'm getting at? Does that make sense? Yes. That's why you need to be able to make some money. Oh, yeah. Hey, Carla, do you want to be a mercenary with me? We'd be strong and beautiful. Who could resist hiring us? And we could split the payment. 60-40 is like, for an opening offer from Farina, seems stupid in favor of Carla. That might be a good idea. Thanks, Farina. I expected like 90-10 from Farina. I'd be happy to try that. So, we have a deal? Dude, Farina and Carla traveling mercenaries together. Farina could have gotten more. She should have been more shrewd. Farina and Dorcas? Aw, man. Wait, didn't we do this? We did this because Dorcas was like, I need to save my money to save my wife. And Farina was like, here, have my money. Yeah, okay. Alright, Farina done. Heath, a deserter from Burns Wyvern Riders. Prideful. I think we did it up to... We did B rank with Heath Vida, because we did Heath Legal A rank. Commander Vida! Heath, you're still alive? Well, I guess you always were a lucky one. Yes, Commander, we fled to Lycia as you instructed. Hey, Commander, that scar. What, this? It's nothing. Forgive me, Commander. Had I known that you would trade such a wound for our escape... Stop your whining, soldier. I received this scar because I was weak. And I was lucky it was my face. Had it been my arm, I wouldn't be able to fight now. Commander. Enough chit-chat. Now we fly. This won't do, Heath. Commander? When did all the venom go out of your fighting? I have taught you since you were swaddling clothes. If you're worried about surviving, you can worry about it after you're dead. Perhaps this army has softened me a little bit. I certainly never thought of my own life under your command. Now that you mention it, what happened to the others? What happened to Vida's riders? When we escaped from Bern, Isaac, Lachius, Bellamont, they all... I see. All gone, eh? That is too bad. Yes. Commander, what will happen to Bern now? The Wyvern Riders are now no different from the regular troops in Bern. At this rate, Bern will eventually... We don't know that yet. Prince Zephyr is still in Bern. If he gains power, then Bern may yet be reborn. Once again, Bern the Strong. Commander, are you still hurt? Idiot! How many times do I have to tell you these enemies are like bugs before Umbriel and me? I think we learned the name of everybody's mount except for Fiora. She just don't care because she's all about the Muns. Or no, wait. No, Fiora said her mount's name to Kent. Or no, Fiora... Why do they all have almost the same name? I think Fiora, we don't get her mount, her Pegasus name. Lorena, Farina, I think Heath did, and now Vida. We got Vida's Wyvern's name. We don't get Fiora. We got everyone else. I mean, other than the land horses. Who cares about earth ponies, right? You haven't changed, have you? You are still as strong and as beautiful as when we first met. Heath, what will you do after this? Is there somewhere you will go if you survive? As it turned out, I could be neither a knight of Bern nor a mercenary. I do not know. Commander, what will you do? I will go to see the prince. We were saved by this bunch, but the kingdom is not likely to give up. We have to protect the prince. If there is no other way, I will go alone. It is too dangerous. Powerful though you may be, to go alone. Yes, I will probably die. Is that what you mean to say? But Prince Zephyr's life is worth the price. And so I will return to Bern, no matter what it takes. Then take me with you. What are you saying? I am going there to die. If that is to be my end, I do not care. I am your soldier, Commander. Where you go, so go I. Heath, you are stupider than Wyvern Feed. See if I care what happens to you. Do they have a shared ending, Heath Vida? They did. Oh man, it's about to get Kappa Pride in here. Someone chasing you or something? Me? You're going to tire yourself out staying on guard all the time. You look like a Wyvern rider. You a deserter or something? Who are you? Are you a spy from the king? Or are you one of those Black Fang? Hey, relax. Yeah, I'm Black Fang, but... Gah! Huh? Where? Right here. How? Knave! It's alright, it's okay. Let's calm down, okay? I'm Legal. I'm a thief, formerly with the Black Fang. I've got no connection to the fellows chasing you, so rest easy. What do you want? Nothing. You just looked so wound up. I thought I'd come over and lighten your mood. It's none of your concern. Sorry. Thought I was being friendly, that's all. Oh, they're in the sky. Hey. Uh-oh. Looks like someone hates me. What a pity. Your name's Legolas or something, right? Oh, so you remembered. Hey, can I ask you something? You look like a Wyvern rider, but why are you here? You know the answer to that without asking, don't you? I'm a deserter from the Knights of Bern. A deserter? So why'd you desert? Who knows? Maybe the plundering, the wholesale slaughter of innocent people. Those are both part of a deserter's pedigree, are they not? No, not you. Your eyes aren't so corrupt. You have pride. Your eyes tell me that you're sure what you do is right. Why, Why are you here? Now that is a long story. But simply, I'm like you. I fled from an organization too. Was it the Black Fang? Yep. I'm a fugitive and you're a deserter. Looks like you and I were made for each other. Speak for yourself. He was made for himself. Hey, Heath. Looks like you're still alive. Can't complain. Legal, what is it that you want from me? One reason is self-interest. Whether I'm working in this army or I'm dodging Black Fang pursuers, it makes sense to have a Wyvern rider close at hand. Few soldiers can match your ferocity on the field. Of course, it does complicate matters that you are pursued. I imagine so. I'm being hunted by my homeland. There's a price on my head. Being close to me isn't like lying in a bed of roses. The same is true of me as well. Many of the Black Fang would see me dead if they could. Look, why don't we help each other out? Lend a hand dealing with our respective foes. My enemy is the strongest army division on the continent. No matter how you look at it, I'd say you're getting the short end of the stick. Why would you agree to do all that for me? Must be this thing called love, you know? What? Where are you going? I was only kidding. Just let it go, alright? Come on. I like you. Even on the run, you're true to your principles. You're recklessly honest. That's from someone who simply cannot do that. Friendship between fugitives, what do you say? You're one weird guy. And that's the end. Alright, Louise is done. Priscilla's done. Kent. Lord Heath? Yes? I have joined your ranks. I am from Bern, but don't hold it against me. And you are? Forgive me. I am Kent, a knight of Caelin. Caelin? Did you serve a lord of Lycia? That is correct. Our territory may be small, but our knights are among the bravest. Right, well, I can see that just by looking at you. By the way, are they looking for new recruits? I'm sorry? I am a free agent, no longer with Bern. I was not able to complete my term of service. Now I am looking for someone worthy of my service. That is very courageous indeed. The gates of Caelin are always open. If you are strong, we will gladly take you. Lord Heath, forgive my impertinence, but I must ask you something. Why did you have to leave the Knights of Bern? Well, that is impertinent. Oh, forgive me. But as the commander of Caelin's Knights, it is my duty to test the loyalty of any new recruit, to learn about his past. What? You are the commander? You are quite young? Lord Heath, please help me to understand. The Wyvern Riders of Bern are considered to be the strongest knights in the land. Surely we Lycian knights would fall to their lances if we met them head-on. So, why would you leave Bern for Lycia? Bern is not as it once was. Our sovereign has imprisoned all those nobles who do not meet his favor. and their fabled power is a feeble joke. The only real strength of Byrne's knights these days is in their boasting, and their general is good for nothing but wagging his tail at the king. Oh, the general is that guy, the clean-shaven guy. Forget his name. You run into him at like one of the villages. I forget. There was an uprising on our frontier, a rebellion of sorts. The knights were ordered to put it down and kill the rebels. Our commander went to scout out the enemy camp. This uprising was nothing more than a group of unarmed peasants. I see. Then I heard the truth from our commander. One of our generals had drummed up a fake rebellion to enhance his military career. These people do not want to fight. They ran at the mere sight of us. Then, the famous Wyvern Riders of Byrne rained savage death down upon these innocents. My unit tried to stop them. We were all condemned to die for our treason. However, our general spread the story that we were to be hanged for slaughtering innocent lives. Before they could round us up, we decided to turn our coats and run. One of us stayed behind as a decoy, and the rest fled for the border. That was Vida, right? Vida stayed behind as the decoy. And that's how she gets the scar! Dude, I love all the background stuff that gets filled in from the support conversations. This is fun. After that, we dispersed. All have been killed now, except for me. Are you satisfied now? I see, so Byrne is nothing to me. I have no love for a country that slaughters its own. Kent, what about your liege? Would you give your life in this lord's service? Yes. It is a knight's honor to swear his fealty and his life. My happiness is to serve. Heath needs a new dye job. Kent! Heath, it is good to have you with us. It is just as you said. I don't know about the Marquis of Caelin, but this Lady Lindis is just as you said. Yes, she is. She is wise, kind, beautiful, and strong. She is honorable, and her vassals can never forget the modest kindness with which she treats them all. Well, you may be laying it on a bit thick, but I really do envy you. Finally, I have met a master to whom I can swear my true loyalty. If you wish it, you will fight together under the same command. I have long anticipated that you would join us. Yes, perhaps I shall. I could never imagine that with the Caelin Knights. Under your command, I would meet that same sorrow as I did with Byrne. When this battle ends, let us discuss it further. But Kent just like wants to hire Vida, this one will be fun. A deserter from Byrne's Wyvern Riders. Brutal. Heath Harkin. Eh? That crest on your armor. Are you a knight? A black riding wyvern on a crimson shield. You must be Lady Vida. I have heard of you from Lord Elwood. I am Harkin, a knight of Foray. I am at your service. Eh? What are you saying? Do you walk in your sleep? We are enemies. Or are you an idiot? Enemies? You seem uninformed. So let me tell you. I fought with your rabble here once before. What? Didn't manage to kill that brat Elwood then. How about it, Baron Knight? Why not leave Elwood and join me? You can make sure I don't kill him, eh? You... Hey, what's that? Wanna fight? No. My Lord Elwood has welcomed you to his side, has he not? If that is so, then we are allies. What's my lord business? I care for it not one bit. Ah, we meet again. You disappoint me by your persistent refusal to drop dead. You again. I saw you fight. Those are some fancy moves. Is that how you plan on living through the coming battle? I am a knight of Foray. I fight in a way befitting my station. Are you not a proud knight of Byrne? Ha! There, you're wrong. I'm no longer a knight. What does that mean? I disobeyed the king's orders. Everyone in my troop was stripped of rank. Stripped of country. Well, I'm tired of running. I plan to return home and find like souls. We'll sell ourselves to the highest bidder, do any job. A merry band of vagrants and vandals. She's not even a mom. You disobeyed orders? Why would you do something like that? Luis, though. I don't recall owing you any explanations. Just keep your distance. I have no desire to be friends with a tail-wagging knight eager for a bone from his master. Maybe she is a mom. We haven't finished all our support conversations. And watch your tone when you speak with me in the future. Lady Vida. You again? Do you never learn? How many times must I tell you I have no interest? I once belonged to the Black Fang. What? What did you say? In order to avenge Lord Elbert and my companions, I would sneak into the enemy camp alone. It was then, once, I saw you there. It was outside the base. She could be his mom. They do have the same color hair. You were talking to their leader's wife, Sonia. I remember you well. A young, earnest Wyvern Knight talking to that cold-eyed woman. You were watching? You have strange tastes. I trust that you found great comedy in our exchange. Me being reprimanded by that woman. No, on the contrary. I was envious of you. Eh? How is that? You were using Nergal to help you return to the Royal Wyvern Knights. You were willing to use any means necessary to return to your master. At the time, I had lost my master and my will to live. Seeing your focus of mind was impressive. Yet I do not understand. How could you betray a lord to whom you were so faithful? Leave me be! Who swore fealty to any king? Not I! That lord to whom I swore was not that plain man, grasping at the coattails of power, but a man born with the presence and manner of a king. Should that man take the throne, a change of fortune would surely come to Bern. You speak of Prince Zephael. That name is not to be spoken of so lightly by a knight of Faray. And now I understand. It is good that we were able to talk. Vida. We are both knights of the same heart. Together, in this army, we are compatriots. I believe this, no matter how you feel about it. I care for him not one bit. Truly, not one bit. Oh, she loves him. She got that mom Jean look all over her. Oh, we got a Wallace coming up. This is gonna be good. So, you are the famed sword princess, are you not? I've heard rumors about you, that you go to fighting coliseums and claim countless victories. They say that no one can even touch you, so you must be terribly strong. And you are? Me? Surely you have heard of the Wyvern Generals of Bern. I am Vida. No, I've never heard of you. Was that all you wanted? If so, I have to go. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Wait, this is no joke. How dare you? I said wait! Hey, you. Wait up. Wait, I said. What is it? I was calling you. Why did you ignore me? Do you think you can take that attitude with me and walk away with both legs? Well, you were yelling from the skies. It is a little hard to hear. Now that you've landed, I can hear you better. Don't toy with me, girl. Why should I have to descend to you? Don't get excited. It's bad for your health. Infuriating. I am Vida, a Wyvern General of Bern. So I heard. Now what do you want? Shut up! I don't have to explain myself to you. I knew who you were, and you had never heard of me. It's infuriating. Don't take it too hard. I started this journey to find someone. I haven't bothered to remember anyone else I met along the way. How dare you treat me like this? And the only reason I went to those coliseums was to look for him. Ah, brother. Hey, snap out of it. Come on. This really burns my bridle. Remember this moment, girl. I will show you my true power. Gosh. Throat's hurting. Carla, wait up. What is it? What do you think? I'm fighting by your side just so that you can see how strong I am. So, did you get an eyeful? Yes. So, you understand now. You understand the true power of the Wyvern Generals? Yes, I understand. Good. And you understand why I am feared and reviled by my enemies? I don't know what this sword princess has got, but compared to me... Look, is that all? I have to go. I am in a hurry. Umbriel, we will eat her eyes. You are mocking me! Fine, draw your sword. We will settle this now. Why? What do you mean, why? There's no real need to fight, is there? We are not enemies. What? It is our fate to have met as allies. Why should we not cooperate on the battlefield? Because, as things are, if we do nothing, then we'll never know who is stronger. Oh, is that what you're on about? Well, how about I be the weaker? Would that help? I don't care much for fighting anyway. You don't even want to fight me? Oh, my lance aches to rest in your heart. All right then, just give me some time. Once all of this is over, we can fight. Good, and fight we shall. I think we could be good friends. What is with you? You are perhaps the most infuriating person I have ever met. The thing I love about Carla is that she's like, maybe besides her brother, the best fighter in the world, but she doesn't like fighting. Oh man, Wallace. Oh gosh. I have to rest my vocal cords. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright. Oh boy, Wallace is one of my favorite characters to read. Geitz was really good too, but I didn't really know him until the last playthrough, so... I didn't really know Geitz until actually doing the support combos. Alright.